it's with those eyes that I came to realize I wanted to introduce something bigger.
As a commissioner and as a judge, trying to do the best to provide the best for the athletes. Pick the best face, making sure we choose the right day in the right conditions.
That's exactly what snowboarding is all about, like being a lot of riders all together. Chuck, j'arrête. I'll stop it and I'll make it a lot quicker. Sorry, rather than boring you. So, I'll start again.
Hello, my name is Berti Denervaud. I'm from Switzerland and my role on the Freeride World Tour is to be a commissioner and a judge.
My name is Laurent, well, more known as Lolo Besse. Yeah, starting snowboarding on the very early days of the sport and then become very quickly a pro snowboarder.
I was one of the lucky person to start snowboarding in 1985, competing in halfpipe, alpine, motocross, moguls, every snowboard discipline for a long time.
And from one competition to another and went through everything. I was lucky enough to get sponsored.
In 1996, Nicholas Hellwood came to see me as I was representing snowboard athletes on the world tour of halfpipe and motocross and all the other disciplines. I said, you know what, I want to keep freeriding as my non-competing discipline, but I would gladly come full run and judge, and that's how it started. So it's not a big challenge to transition from being an athlete to being part of the organization. It comes in quite quickly, you're part of a big group, and you have to adapt.
I think it is really important, especially for us judge, to realize that you have to let your ego behind and just look at it just as a passionate of the sport. So just like in the middle, so like on the you've got the big spine here on the right, and then the couloir that Davide is going to take. I need to go just right.
Okay, like
yeah. Yeah.
As an athlete, you don't really think about everything that is behind an event, the decision making. You just show up and you want to compete and you want the best conditions to compete. When you switch and you go to the other side as an organizer, having responsibilities to choose the best conditions for the athletes. And I believe being a former athlete really helps to be part of the organization and having the athletes' wish and hopes in the back of your head when you take decision as part of the organization. We sit down with the judges, we go through ourselves and try to learn for ourselves how we judged, and we also get feedbacks from riders, so we double check just to make sure we can give answers.
Being in the mountain, that's what I love the most, and the full spectrum of having to choose a venue, know exactly where the riders are going to go and trying to look at all the different lines, all of that. The full process is just so much rewarding.
There's a lot of flair, a lot of intuition that is coming into a decision in what line you want to choose, so there's a huge difference.